Hello everyone, welcome to GameStuffed. I'm Josh,
And I'm Will.
and we are here to talk about a game we just played through.
Yep.
Not professionally, that is, because we apparently suck at old school beat 'em ups after, well, for me, not playing them for 15, 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Somewhere, give or take some years.
And I'm just terrible at beat 'em ups in general. At least, yeah.
But if you couldn't tell from the TV in the background, we played through Separation Anxiety. And we want to share some of our thoughts on it. Like, well, for you, probably your first impressions, kind of.
Yeah, I've never played it before. We picked it up and I wanted to try it out. It looks really cool. I mean, the art and everything is fantastic. And I like 16-bit graphics.
Yeah,
And they look great.
we feel they're kind of unique in a way. Well, of course it feels more like a comic book, but the art style also gives it some kind of comic book effect. I mean, even for a 16-bit graphic sprite, it's like the outline of it seems more darker or something, or the character models are kind of more smooth colored across.
The way I want to put it is, it's more like 1990 comics.
Yeah.
Instead of nowadays comics. Like, their muscles are like completely exaggerated, and the movements are very exaggerated, and not like comic books you'd see now.
Yeah.
Where they try to go like more realistic or whatever. This is like the golden age of comic books, where it feels, it's just a great comic, experience.
Well, that sounds about right, considering the game came out like in 1993, 4, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm. And it feels like it.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic looking.
Yeah, me personally, I played through the game with a friend way back when. And since, like I said, we just played through the game, but we used a cheat, obviously.
We had to use infinite lives because, well, we first tried it without doing that and we kept dying.
As to be expected, probably, but
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see everything kind of the game had to offer. Though we did not try hard mode.
I don't even want to know what hard mode is like after how badly we failed with 3 lives at the beginning.
True.
To pick it up and play it is definitely hard. It's definitely a hard beat 'em up.
Yeah, like, when I played it, I mean, none of my skills must have stuck because I know I could at least get past the first stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember at least, I think, I remember getting to a duo fight where you face the gray symbiote and I think it was the red and long-haired yellow symbiote, I think. It was the first time you encountered them, and I would keep dying on that part. And now I can't even picture how I even made it that far.
Yeah.
I guess it's just to keep playing, you gain your own rhythm, skill kind of thing.
Also, the controls, like the combos and stuff, is kind of a steep learning curve. They're difficult to get the hang of to begin with.
It's kind of real simplistic fighting kind of gameplay controls where to do certain moves you gotta press a button then another button real fast in order to pull that move off, or you gotta I don't want to say holding a direction a certain way and hitting a button is that hard to find out, because even in like Smash Brothers you hold a different direction to press a button to do a different move.
Those seem easier. I don't know what it is. It was difficult to me to get the hang of the combos.
Yeah, with it being on the Super Nintendo and such, it's bound to not feel as
responsive.
Yeah, I guess that can be used for it, yeah.
Because it did kind of feel that way, but
like
overall, the control and the feeling of it is good.
Yeah, I know you said it felt kind of clunky to you.
Just a little bit, but I mean.
Yeah, I mean it is a part of a different generation, I guess. So.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't played it before, then yeah, you're bound to have probably some different opinions than say if you had played it when it first came out.
Oh yeah. But overall, it was very fun.
Yeah. It's a nice little co-op beat 'em up like Double Dragon or anything else.
Yeah, it was really fun to play with a second person. Got some laughs out of it, and you know, it was cool. The story, we didn't read the story cards. I'd say overall it's a good, fun game.
Oh yeah, I mean, other than the symbiotes, there's not a whole lot of variety when it comes to generic enemies throughout the game.
Yeah. It is little nice added features to get the power, or I don't know if you'd call them power-ups, but...
yeah, you can consider them power-ups.
Yeah, when you use them, you get like Ghost Rider or... Daredevil.
They basically this was their way of throwing in other superheroes for a cameo. Basically, they could help you out for like a few seconds on screen and do a little attack,
which helped quite a bit sometimes.
Yeah.
If you time them right, they're pretty helpful.
Right.
But those were neat to see, and it changes the music and it gets pretty atmospheric when they're on screen.
Right.
So that's nice. But
speaking of music, you knew the boss battle was coming when it would just do that music.
The music was pretty good in the game in general.
Yeah.
I didn't get tired of hearing it.
Right.
So that was good, and the sound effects are good.
Also, another interesting thing that we didn't personally experience, but I know there's probably a lot of like hidden lives and stuff throughout the level that you can find.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'd need to know if you were to play the game with just lives. You're probably gonna want to know where those are.
The game has them like the game really lets you know you completed the game. After you do the final boss and stuff, you'll get a little title card screen that says game complete.
Yeah, with a nice graphic.
Venom, I believe.
No.
It was.
Yeah.
It was the end boss. Okay.
Yeah. A nice little end card. I'm surprised it didn't have credits at the end. Kind of would have been nice. I mean, you know, usually you skip them in the games, but it would have kind of been nice.
Yeah. Who all made this?
Yeah.
Good beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in the back of the instruction manual.
Probably. Yeah, I'd recommend, picking it up, and definitely good playthrough with a friend.
Oh yeah.
Get a good night's enjoyment, and then if you really want to, you could try hard mode.
Right. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that really like this kind of challenge in their games. And I mean, it's not too awfully long. It might take roughly 45 minutes to an hour to complete the game.
Yeah.
Well, we just wanted to share a few of our thoughts with you guys, and we would love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you think of the game. I mean, I know we might have not covered every single thing that could have been said about the game, but we're just kind of giving our first impressions of it, and just wanted to let you guys know.
Yeah. Definitely pick it up and give it a try. And we'll see you in the next one. Please like this video if you want to see more of this. We did really enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you favorite it, it could help us. And check out our Facebook page.
Yeah, we do a lot of we haven't posted recently, but it's the most likely place where we will be most active.
We try to at least put a little something out there on our Facebook page just so people know what's going on, and so if you want to check that out and like it, and hope to see you next time.